Hi everyone, my name is Adelia Putri, and today I will present the result of my review of the novel Pride and Prejudice. This is an assignment for the Introduction to Literature course. The first thing I will explain is about the identity of the book. The title of the book is Pride and Prejudice. The author is Jane Austen from England, and this book was published by the Modern Library in New York in 1813. And next, there are some examples of Pride and Prejudice books cover. For more, you can search on Pinterest or Google. Next is some character list from Pride and Prejudice book, but I didn't write them all here. And pictures just an illustration, and I took it based on the cast of the Pride and Prejudice movie 2005. After reading Pride and Prejudice, I conclude four things. The first is Pride and Prejudice is a classic comedy. There is a subtle flow of humor tucked into the page, and Jane Austen had on many occasions made fun of the social custom of the day. The second is Pride and Prejudice was written in 1813. The times were different, the social pressure were different, but what Jane Austen illustrates is that social system endure. The third is the striking content of the novel, and the existing criticism is clearly visible from the opening sentence, as if a wife is only a completeness for his wealth, only object. And the last is the fate of woman often simply shifts from being a father to being a man. The woman answers as an object, and marriage is an obligation, not a choice. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. This is a first sentence of Pride and Prejudice and stands as one of the most famous first lines in literature. As the writer, I have an opinion that Pride and Prejudice is one of the greatest novels ever. This novel causes an effect not only in literary world but also in real life, especially in love Elizabeth and Darcy as a simple lower and upper class. This book gives the reader an answer from the question about impossible life. This novel is not based on true story, but this novel is even more real. In Pride and Prejudice, the readers can see Jane Austen's solidarity as a lower class. Austen is an example of how people care each other, and Pride and Prejudice is an example of how a book can change the world and change people's perspective. Pride and Prejudice not only a bestseller book, but also a love messenger to be better life in world, love for every human, no matter what the race, religion, and social class. I think that's all from me, and I would like to thank you for taking time to listen to my presentation. And if you have questions regarding the focus of this presentation, please feel free to contact me or comment on this post. Thank you.